Hello, welcome to Advancing Chair Yoga. Hope that you're all out there doing well. I will wait a few minutes till we make sure everybody is on to get started for the live stream. And if you're watching this after the fact on a replay, you'll still want to know the information I'm going to share now. So, doing a chair yoga practice is a little different because you are not going to be getting up and down off the floor, and you otherwise might be very fit, but the joint issues might be a concern or back issues, and therefore you can do a lot of our yoga practice, but without getting up and down off the floor. So, these are variations for that. So, hi to everybody out there. I am wanting to review that when you do a chair yoga practice, you want to make sure that that chair is stable when we're doing our sun salutations. So, we're going to be doing those again today. It's great if you have your cell phone, tablet, laptop on a table, and in the beginning, you might want to use the tabletop when we do our variations of sun salutation, or turn your chair around when we get to that point and put the chair back up against the table so it doesn't slide. So, safety is very important in doing a sun salutation variation to make sure that chair is stable. All right. So, I'm just putting that out there to you to make sure that whatever space you're creating, I have a chair up against a wall behind me. So if you have the space and a wall available, to make sure that chair is up against the wall, that's another way to stabilize. Okay. So when you're doing this kind of practice, that may be in a little different setup than on a yoga mat, on a floor, we still want to make sure that we have the right environment so that you're creating a space that is a sacred time for meeting yourself. So set those intentions for yourself. Make sure that the other people around you know that you're taking this time to meet yourself in a way to create health and strength and flexibility and a positive relationship with you. And hopefully, you'll get that cooperation to make sure that you're creating a quiet space for your time to do your yoga practice. Okay, great. So, welcome to everyone. We're going to start with sitting on your chair. So, come to your chair. Great. And then make sure that you're sitting near the edge of the chair. So if you're sitting back toward the edge or toward the back, come toward the edge. Okay. Now we're going to talk about how when you're sitting and using the chair for a foundation, that you still need to use good posture and body awareness. So your seat bones, where you're sitting into the chair, is your foundation when you're sitting. And then you're going to lift the heart and relax the shoulders and get that sense of supporting yourself. So you're not leaning back into the chair where the chair is supporting you. And that's how you create back strength and integrity in your posture. All right. So it's a body awareness of sitting toward the edge of the chair, using those seat bones well by lifting the heart. And that lift helps to plant you deeper into your foundation. And that's how you create a stronger core, a healthier back and spine. Okay. So if you have any back pain or back issues, just understanding body mechanics is going to be important to your healing and growth in self care. So, we're going to start with centering. And that's just to make sure that you are grounding yourself into your intention for self care. So, just bring your hands to your lap and then close your eyes or gently look down toward the floor. And we're going to do some counted breath today. Count how long you breathe in and then double the exhalation. So if you inhale to 2, breathe it out through the nostrils to 4. Breathing in to 4, you'll breathe out to 8, or whatever your count is in. And what we're doing is just conditioning ourselves to lengthen the exhalation, which immediately starts to talk to the nervous system. It's preparing you to move into a more present moment state, calming the nervous system, quieting the mind. Just counting how long you breathe in silently to yourself, doubling how long you breathe that out. And it's just getting yourself into a grounded, quieter state to prepare for doing your yoga practice. And then just relax the counting, but continue to breathe and feel that breath moving in and out. Breath awareness is the other component besides body awareness. So we want to feel the breath, and you'll hear me reminding you to breathe throughout yoga practice today. So we're breathing and just quietly affirm that you are here to take care of you. Create the qualities that make a healthy being, a healthy person, strong, balanced, harmonious, and wise. Good. And then gently open your eyes. And hopefully, just that little bit of centering is something you can feel makes a difference in how you are in your own being so that you can be more present to what you're feeling in your yoga stretching and breathing. All right. So we're still near the edge of the chair. And what we're going to do is a little flexing and rounding for the spine. So you have that space between you and the chair back. And that's there because you're sitting toward the edge for a tall back. Now, the tall spine is the neutral spine. It's not rounded and it's not flexed. And gravity would always tend to pull us and round us. So we're in that tall spine, which is a neutral spine. To create flexibility, we're going to tuck the chin and round the back. So you're pressing that back toward the chair back. And then we're going to begin. Inhale, sit to the tall position, then press your chest forward and squeeze those shoulder blades back toward each other. The exhale is going to be where we rock through and round the back again. We inhale, sitting tall, press the collarbone forward, squeeze those shoulder blades back. Good. Exhale and round. Two more. We're just warming up the spine. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Breathe in. And then breathe it out. Good. And then come back to sitting tall. All right. So let's just start with the lower body. We're going to bring that right knee up and hold on to the right knee with both hands. And then pull it in towards your chest as much as you can comfortably, just starting to warm up the hip socket. We're going to hold on with the right hand to the right leg and open up. And if I said left, I meant right. We're working on the right side. Good. Come back toward the center, pull the knee in toward the chest. And then take that knee and pull it toward the opposite shoulder. Right knee toward left shoulder, getting a stretch in the outer hip area. And you can actually take your right hand and pat along the thigh and hip. Good. Good. And then we're going to take that leg straight out. You can hold on to the leg with your hands and flex the foot and point it. Flex, point, and then circle. Go back the other way. And then drop that leg back down. Good. And let's work on the other side. So bring your left knee up. Pull it in towards your chest to wherever you can feel a sense of a little stretch. Then hold on with your left hand to the knee. Take that leg out to the left. Breathe with it. Good. Come back toward the center. Pull the knee in toward the chest. And then take that knee to the right shoulder. Breathe. And then Feel that little bit of stretch in the outside of that hip and thigh, and pat it down while you're holding that stretch. Good. And then back to knee to chest. And then take that leg out, hold it up if you need to with your hands, just for a sense of supporting it. And then pull towards you with the toes and point. Flex and point. One more, and then circle. Now, if you can't feel comfortable holding the leg up, you could do this with the heel on the floor. Go back the other way. So if you need to bring that leg down, you can put the heel on the floor. And then we're going to lower. Good. All right. So we are getting there. We're getting warmed up. Let's still just do the neck and shoulders. So inhale, shoulders up toward the ears and ha. Inhale, then out through the mouth. Ha. Two more. Crunch up. Exhale through the mouth. Ha. And last one. Ha. Good. Shoulders up and back. Breathe with it. We're just rolling shoulders. We're warming up before we get into sun salutations because we want to make sure we are honoring the joint. So let's go back the other way. Up and forward. Great. Okay. Now drop the chin to the chest. Feel the length in the back of the neck. Bring the head back to neutral. Drop the right ear to the right shoulder and pull the left shoulder away from the ear. So what you're doing is getting that stretch on the left side of the neck. Breathe. Inhale to the center and then drop the left shoulder to the left ear and pull that right shoulder away and get that length on the right side. Breathe. Back to the center. Good. Then circles with the nose. Wide, slow circles. Just circling the head. We're getting some fluids into the back of the neck, into the cervical spine. Good. And let's go back the other way. Breathing with it. Just take some breaths in and out through the nostrils. Good. Back to the center. Okay. So we get that nice bit of flow through the body. Let's still do one more for wrists. Okay, so circle the hands and wrists. Go back the other way. Good. Interlace the fingers. Reach your hands away from you. It's going to stretch all the way back into the shoulder blades. Then bring those arms up just to where you find your edge. If you have shoulder issues, just reach them straight out. That's fine. And then back down, reach and relax. Shake it out. Good. And then we're going to hold on to the chair seat or the chair back. So wherever it's comfortable for your shoulders. And we're going to squeeze the shoulder blades toward each other one more time. So we're getting that nice work in the back. We're opening the collarbone and the chest. Drop the chin now. Get a little more length in the neck. And then release. Good. All right. So we're going to go into standing position. So move your chair or use your tabletop, but set yourself up in a way that you are stable. So you want to make sure the chair won't slide. Okay. And sun salutations are for length in the back of the body, upper body strengthening. We're going to work on a modified flow for that for the chair. So you're standing about 12 inches, 10 or 12 inches away from the chair, palms in front of the heart. Okay. We start with an inhale, reach up and stretch. Exhale, fold forward. Now the first round, I like to go mindful, which means you want to feel what's happening in the body. So you're going to bend the left knee and step the right foot back and press your right heel down and feel that stretch in the calf, the hamstrings, and just breathe with it. Good. Just let that conversation begin to open up the right leg. And then keep that foot there and step the left foot back and press the heel down. Now look at your feet. Your feet should be about hip width apart. And then begin to push your tailbone back behind you. So if you have tight hamstrings, you might just press back a little bit and feel that conversation. Feel the stretch and breathe. As you gain length, you'll be able to press the tailbone back farther. So you're just finding your edge. Breathe with it. So we want to feel it the first round. Just open up the body and breathe. Now, hands should be facing forward on your chair seat. And heels of the hands, that part of your hand that's near the wrist, should be pressing down into the chair a bit. And then we bring the chest in through the arms. So if you're learning upper body strength, is to just lean right here. Your heels lift up off the ground as you come onto the toes. That can be your edge. As you gain upper body strength, you'll be able to bring your chest through your arms and lengthen out. It's an opposite stretch. Hips are dropped a bit as I bring my chest up and through. Good. Now move back to your down dog. Press the heels down. Find your edge. Press back and breathe. Good. Now we're going to step the right foot forward. Feel that left heel pressing down and the length in the left leg. And the left foot steps forward. Lift all the way up and stretch. Just get that length. Now we fold back down, hands come to the chair again, and we're going to take the left foot back. Press the left heel down, feel the stretch. The first round is mindful. We have both sides. We're going to take the right foot back. And then pressing down into the heels, tailbone presses back to your edge. Breathe. Rock onto your toes as you lean forward and just bring your chest through to your edge because you're holding your weight into the chair, but you're building upper body strength. Back to the down dog. Good. Step the left foot forward. Just feel that right length in the right leg. Step the right foot forward. Lift all the way up and stretch. And close, bringing those hands right down in front of the heart. Okay, we're going to go faster. So second round, more of a flow. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Right foot steps back and left foot. Downward facing dog. Two heels are down. Breathe. Upward facing dog. Chest through the arms. Back to your down dog. Right foot stepping forward and left. Lift all the way up and stretch. Fold forward. Left foot steps back and right. Downward dog. Upward facing dog. Back to your downward dog. Step the left foot forward and the right foot. Lift all the way up and stretch. And close. Okay. Now, for those who have done this before or are comfortable with getting more upper body work and heat, we're building heat in the body. We're going to do another round, this time doing double up and down dogs. Okay. If you know you need to pace it slower, just hold your down dog and your up dog one round, breathing with it while we flow through two. So we're going to bring palms together. Inhale, reach up. Fold forward. Right foot steps back and left. Downward dog. Upward dog. Downward facing dog. Upward dog. And back to your down dog. Right foot steps forward and left. Lift all the way up. Fold forward. Left foot back and right. Downward dog. Upward facing dog. Press back in your down dog. Back to your up dog. One more lengthening stretch. Step the left foot forward and the right. Lift all the way up and stretch. And close. All right. So, feel the heat. Notice your breath. Breathe as you have been opening up. You want to make sure you're getting that oxygen in. So get that breath flowing with you. Take mindful long breaths here. Good. Okay, one last round. And in this round, we actually do a little bit of rounding and lengthening for the spine. So I'm going to walk you through that and talk you through it as we add it into our sun salutation. So we start again, palms in front of the heart, reach up and stretch, fold forward, right foot back and left, downward facing dog, upward dog, back to your down dog. Now, right knee and the nose come toward each other. So you round the back by lifting that right leg up. Now lift the heel and the chin. So lifting the heel, lifting the chin, get length. Now bring the right knee to the right elbow. Lift the heel back. Right knee to left elbow, getting that little bit of twist and lengthen. Step the right foot forward and the left foot forward. Lift all the way up and stretch. Fold forward, left foot back and right. Downward facing dog, upward dog, back to your down dog, stretch it out. Good. Now step left knee toward the nose. Lift the heel and the chin. Left knee to left elbow. Lift and lengthen. Left knee to right elbow. Get that twist in and lengthen it out. Step the left foot forward and the right foot forward. Lift all the way up and stretch. And close. Oh, I hope that feels good. Good. And even if you're not able to get up and down off the floor, you can feel how we're creating heat, length, and softening in the body where we need to get that body to open and soften and get blood flow. Okay? Breathing with it is what brings the oxygen in to nourish all those places that you're opening, lengthening. Great work. Okay, so we're staying there in front of your chair. And we're going to step back just a little bit. And we're going to step that left foot forward toward the chair. The legs stay straight. This is our standing twist. So the left foot stepped forward. We're going to lift the arms up and stretch first. So you're going to lengthen. And then bring your hands down onto the chair again. Good. Okay. Now, left hand is on the chair. We're going to take the left hand and walk it behind you. Good. And breathe. Get that twist. Lift the heart. Good. If you want more opening, you could bring the arm up. Remember, you don't have to lift that arm. You can keep that arm tucked and really protect your shoulder if you have concerns. And then bring that hand down. We're going to step the left foot back. Come into a downward facing dog. Step the right foot forward. Good. Keep that right hand on the chair, or left hand on the chair. Take the right arm back. Open up. Just taking that twist back, the arms resting. If you want, you can open up that arm. Remember, you can keep it tucked if that's better, and lift the heart. Don't collapse. Lift up out of the head and the lengthening of the spine. And then bring that hand back, step forward, lift all the way up and stretch again, and close. Good work. Okay. So we are going to do now just a little bit of empty coat sleeves. So feet are a little wider, and then just begin to fling the arms as if they're empty coat sleeves. Look behind you to get the head and neck involved. Good. We're just softening any of those places that might still be holding on now that we've stretched and opened. Good. All right, and then we're going to do wood chopper. releasing toxins. So hold on to your axe by interlacing your fingers. We inhale as we bring the arms up over the head, then out through the mouth as you chop between the legs. Ha! 3 more. Inhale. Ha! Inhale. Ha! Last one. Ha! Good. Getting those toxins out so that we can create more fluidity, more flexibility, bring in more nourishment. Great. All right. So we're going to do our triangle. Take your feet wide. If I stand back, you'll be able to see me a little more. Good. And we're going to turn the feet to your right. Now, if you're newer to this, you can take your chair, put it next to you. Feet are turned to the right. Kick out that left hip. So you're always setting that hip girdle into a nice stretch. And then you can just paddle down to the chair and bring your arm up. If the other shoulder is a concern, you can tuck that arm behind you. Press into the left heel, reach through the top of the head. So this is a variation for anyone who is really wanting to open up the body, but you want to use a lot of self-care, a nice variation. If you can bring your hand to your knee and have your arm up in the air, you can go into a more traditional triangle. Good. Remember that your ear, shoulder, and leg should all line up. So if you're leaning forward, open up the torso by lining up the ear with the shoulder and the leg. Breathe with it. Good. And then press back into your feet and come back to your T. Relax the shoulders. And we're going to do one more round. Okay. Arms in a T. Kick out that left hip. Reach toward the right. Either hand into the chair or come into your triangle. Now, breathing, long, deep breaths. Your back heel, that left heel is an anchor to help you create length as you reach through the top of the head. Good. If you're inching down the leg, make sure that you're not collapsing. You have to have length in that right rib cage, okay? So that you're lengthening out. Now press into your feet and return to standing. Relax the arms. Good. Take some deep breaths. Okay. If you are using the chair for support, get your chair there for that variation to have a chair and edge. Feet are turned now to the left. So the left foot's turned all the way and the right toes also turn a bit to the left. So we're creating that little bit of work into the joints is why we create that turn in the feet going a similar direction. Arms in a T. Kick out your right hip and reach to the left. Either hand to the chair and reach out, breathe, or go all the way down to the knee. Remember that variation if you need to tuck that arm behind you. Good. Breathe with it. Always fueling the body by breathing and becoming aware of what you're feeling, staying present in your stretch. Press into your feet, come back up to standing. Good. One more. Arms in a T. Kick out that right hip. Reach over a bit for a lengthening stretch and then hand to the chair or to the knee and breathe. Line that ear, shoulder, and leg up. Long, deep breaths. And press back into your feet and come back up to standing. Good. All right, so we're going to bring feet a little closer together. Bend your knees and make some circles. So we're just thanking the joints. Circle. First one direction, and then go back the other way. We're getting fluids into those joints, thanking them for working in such a great strengthening standing pose like the triangle. All right, so now we're going to move into a balancing pose. So remember, if you need a chair that you would stand behind to help you put a finger or two on the chair when you're working with whatever pose we're going to do, that is okay because you are taking care of you. And what that means is as you are able to um, create the safety in the body for the body to have good memory of how to feel when you're learning to balance and find your core and get grounded, you're going to be creating that good pattern in a way that has integrity. Okay, fantastic. So use your chair if you need it. And we're going to work with let's work with the flamingo first. So we're going to stand on your right foot, bring your left toes to the floor, and strike a pose. So your arms just come out. Now the arms are there for you to help find your center. So even if you're wobbling a bit, the arms kind of help you get grounded. So you're going to press down into that right foot, lift the heart, strike your pose, left toes are on the floor. Now if that's your edge, stay right there. You're creating balance and strength in the leg that you're standing on. As you feel planted, you're going to lift those toes, whether they're just hovering near the floor or you can lift that knee higher. Breathe with it. And then lower the arms and bring that foot back down onto the floor. Feel how that right leg relaxes with the support of the left leg with 2 feet back on the floor. So you actually pattern healthy foundation of 2 legs working together into the hard drive of your brain. You mindfully step back into that other leg, the other foot grounded. Let's do the other side. Right toes to the floor. Lift the heart, strike a pose. Now, if your edge is staying right here, if you start here and over time build the strength to begin to lift those toes, it's okay to keep the toes on the floor or just hovering. I have them hovering right near the floor. Or as you feel, you can create that deeper edge, lift the knee up higher. The flamingo pose. Finding a point to gaze at will help you to steady yourself. So stay focused. And then lower that foot back down, consciously stepping back into the right foot. Feel how the left leg relaxes with the support of the right leg. 2 strong legs making a strong foundation. Great work. Okay. So let's also do the tree pose today. So once again, there are variations for tree. We're going to bring that left foot to the inner right ankle with your toes planted on the floor. Now, if you can point your knee out to the left, that is opening up the hip. So that's why we have that bend in the knee pointing to the left. If your hip girdle is tight, it might feel better for you to start to work here with your left toes on top of the right foot. Arms come out and there are your branches again, wherever you need them to help you balance. So you can go here or start to open up the hips by bringing that left foot to the inner right ankle or anywhere up the leg. Keep breathing with it. Don't hold the breath. And when you lower out of this, the arms come down and you mindfully return back into that left foot. Feel how the right leg feels the cooperation when 2 legs are grounded. Good patterning. All right, other side. Once again, you can bring those right toes to the top of the left, arms out, or bring that right foot to the inner left ankle, pointing that knee out to the right, and anywhere up the leg that you want to go with it. As your branches, as you hold your tree pose. Lowering the arms, plant that right foot back down and feel 2 legs strong and steady. Good. All right, let's bring some oxygen into this whole dynamic now. Take your feet wider. We're going to do our breath of joy. So we're going to make sure you have room to move your arms, okay? Because we're going to aerobically move oxygen through the body. 3 sniffs in through the nostrils, then out through the mouth. Breathing in 3 times, out through the mouth. We're going to add arms. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe in, and sweep it down, out through the mouth. Okay, 3 more rounds. In, breathe in, and ha. In, breathe in, and in, ha. Last one. In, and out. Okay. So we have all that nice oxygen floating around. We're going to come back to bringing your chair where you can see me and sit. Good. All right, so now we're going to work into our sitting twist. We really warmed up now. We want to get deeper into the spine and also into massaging the organs, getting toning, getting purification, right? So we're going to walk to the right. Walk to your right with your legs. So your legs are sitting to the right side of the chair and your right arm is facing the chair back. Okay, and then you're going to turn to hold on to the chair back, lift your heart, and look over your right shoulder. Long, slow, deep breaths. Just keep breathing slow and deep in and out through the nostrils. We're massaging the liver and the gallbladder. So nice organs. We're compressing the kidney a bit as well. So good work to love the organs today. Good, and then we're going to bring a slow return of your hands to your lap. Just unwind and rest right here. Now that twist is still working in the body. So what we want to do is receive it. Just take that moment to breathe. One more to the right. So you're going to wind up, hold on to the chair back, look over the right shoulder and lift the heart. Make sure, though, that the shoulders are relaxed. So if you're shrugging, drop those shoulders down. Long, slow, deep breaths. Massaging the organs here on the right. And then a gentle release. Just slowly unwind, just back to hands on the lap. And take some long, deep breaths. Good. Now we're going to walk the legs all the way around to the other side. So you're going to walk your feet around until you have your left arm next to this chair back. Good. And we're going to turn and hold on to the chair back again. Look over the left shoulder. Lift the heart, relax the shoulders. Long, slow, deep breaths now, massaging spleen, pancreas, and digestive system. Breathe. And gentle unwind back to rest your hands on your lap. And we're still just receiving that good conditioning that we just brought into the organs on the left and all those nerve endings along the spine. Just letting that twist still keep working here in the body. And we'll do our second round. So wind up. Hold on to the chair back, lift the heart, relax the shoulders, and breathe. The deep breaths are massaging those organs that are compressed by gently twisting to the left. So the spleen, pancreas, digestive system, the kidney here on the left, and the adrenal gland is getting that little bit of conversation that's going to bring blood flow in to flush and purify these organs. Gentle release. Just unwind and rest back to hands on your lap. Take some breaths. Good. And then walk your legs back around to the front. Fantastic. I hope that you're feeling nice and warmed up from head to toe. And we did some internal work. We've talked to the nervous system. And the last thing we're working on today is some guided relaxation. This is just to really help you pattern into your body systems that conversation into the branch of the nervous system that helps the body recover and heal. Okay. So we did all that good warming, lengthening, flushing, strengthening. And now we want to tell the body, utilize that well and let the body recover and rejuvenate. So now's the time to sit back toward the seat back. You're just going to sit back in your chair. Good. And as you sit in the chair, relax into the chair back and the chair seat. Hands could be resting on your lap. And as you continue to breathe, close your eyes and just start to feel the natural rhythm of the breath. The breath has a natural rhythm of breathing in and then moving back to the exhalation. And as you take the time to focus on it and slow the mind and the body down, the breath also slows down. And this is very therapeutic for all the systems. With eyes continuing to be closed so that you stay inward and feel what's happening as you move through the body now. Relax the muscles of the face, a face without expression, soft and serene. And bringing relaxation now into the soles of the feet, heels and toes relaxed. Relaxing the ankles, shins. And now recognizing the knees are resting, allowing muscles around the kneecaps to soften and feel relaxation in the knees. Tops of the thighs now relaxing, backs of the thighs releasing. And also now the hip girdle. As the seat rests into the support of the chair, the buttocks and the hips soften and let go into that support. And this release now helping the lower back to soften and melt any patterns of holding or tension. The breath nice and steady and slow as now the middle and upper back respond and relax and soften. And then bringing relaxation now to hover at the crown of the head. Allow this gathering relaxation to flow over the scalp, smoothing the forehead, temples softening, and the jaw releasing. Relaxing fully now the tongue, back of the neck now softening, sides of the neck relaxing, and the front of the neck and the throat relaxed and open. Allowing now the shoulders to soften away from the ears a little more. And the shoulder blades now softening and relaxing. Arms now heavy, relaxing the elbows, relaxing the wrists. Palms releasing, fingers and thumbs relaxed. Relaxing now the heart, relaxing the lungs, allow the envelope of the skin to become more elastic. And with each next breath in now, draw relaxation right up through the nostrils into the brain, saturating the brain with relaxation, cooling and clearing the thoughts, grounding the emotions. And sensing the whole body now relaxed from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet, the whole body relaxed, the whole body, the whole body. And find now the most relaxed place in your body, using your attention to rest into this point in your experience where you feel most relaxed. And study the impressions and sensations that led you to this deep relaxation. Notice the feeling and the sensations of deep relaxation while you are awake. This attention to deep relaxation is plugging into the hard drive of the brain, plugging in codes and information of harmony, recovery, balance. New cells being born right now are encoded with this information as the rest of the cells in the body are being bathed in relaxation. And then bringing the left palm up and keeping the right palm down, intending now to receive the benefits of your work today, your self care, plugging all of those benefits into your own well being. And then bringing palms together in front of the heart in prayer pose, honoring now the peace and calm, harmony, strength, and wisdom within you. May the merit of this practice benefit your own well being and the well being of those around you. Peace, peace, and only peace. Gently open your eyes. Namaste. I hope that you're finding your golden nuggets of peace and balance and harmony that are feeding you your sense of well being and then helping you to share that knowledge with others just by the way you feel. You put new information out there that really helps everyone during this time that we are all learning to be different in the way that we interact and how we feel and how we respond. Blessings, everyone, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.